Alright, next match is gonna be eSuba versus iDream. This is a match in Group E. Let's take a look at the group before the match goes live. We see that Core IGN is currently in the lead, has played 2 matches and has won both of them, so they got a perfect score. And eSuba has only played 1 match, but they did win that one with 3-0. iDream, currently at 3rd place, has played 2 matches, won 1 and lost 1. And then we have Team Q at 4th place, played 1, lost 1. And then finally Brociety is at last place, has played 2 matches and lost them both. So the teams are doing warm-ups right now, and it looks like we are going to start on Epsilon, which is a map made by Soil, and the world record here is 37.78 by Chronos. This map is the shortest one out of the 3, so in general that means that it should be pretty close. Of course, eSuba, a very strong team, at least on paper. Got Hacky Jr., who's a very known player. Also Tween, of course. Then we have Lofty and Kuba is joining them. For iDream, I'm not sure yet who's gonna play. They got 5 players in their lineup here, but I guess we will find out shortly. And in the meantime, I guess I can say that this is played in best of 3. Although we will play the final map no matter what, since it is the group stage and it counts into the rankings. Point limit is to 7 in each map. And yeah, it's a 4 versus 4. And the top 2 teams from all the groups will qualify to the playoffs. But it looks like we're gonna go live here. Good luck and fun. First map is gonna be Epsilon by Soil. I think so, at least. We'll see. And for eSuba, we're gonna have Kuwai's Tween, Hacky Jr. and Lofty. We'll soon see what iDream's lineup will be. Oh, it looks like we are playing on 1 more round instead. Okay, let's just take a quick look at that one. This one is made by Nix, and the world record is 41.13 by Massa. So I guess they changed their mind there last second. But yeah, looks like we are live here. First round. No, never mind, this is Epsilon. Okay, server is bugging on me, so yeah, forget about that. This is Epsilon, first map, eSuba versus iDream. First round, following Tween right now as he goes up to first place. To lower the sound maybe a bit, to not hear that awful drift sound. And we see Tween in the lead, Kuba is at 2nd, then Hacky Jr. goes up 3rd, but very close here. He got Sad, Dizzy and Dutchy for iDream. And I guess their 4th player is Goid. So that's the lineup for iDream. But here comes the ending. Tween will take first, point 14. Kuba takes 2nd. Then Dizzy and Sad ahead of Hacky Jr. Dutchy is ahead of Lofty, but Goid will finish last. And this is a blue round. So eSuba takes the lead 1-0. And we'll see if iDream can put up a fight here against eSuba. We got a pretty strong lineup on paper, but again with Trackmania it's really, if you haven't practiced the map, then you won't be as good, because there are always new maps in this game. For every week, 3 new maps. And we saw someone making a mistake. Sad drops down. Meanwhile, we got Tween in the lead. Kubais will crash, falls down to last place. There's Tween as I try to find some hotkeys, but I don't have any. Goid currently at 6th place, I guess, and he will take 6th place. Tween takes first again, point 20, and then we had, I think it was Dizzy. I'm sorry, I can't really commentate that well, because this server does not have Fast installed, so I can't see the checkpoints for each round. Makes it a bit harder to cast, but I will do my best. But yeah, eSuba wins that round as well. Just 2-0 is the score now. As we are going live into the 3rd round, eSuba Tween has won the previous rounds here. See if we can do it again. It is though Dutchy taking the lead here for iDream. Sad also doing well, but then he goes too close to the wall. Tween also clips the wall here. So he's not gonna finish first this time. And yeah, I don't have any hotkeys here at all. by the looks of it, so I have to go old school, tab and right click. Dutchy can't take first here, but then he goes really wide, almost crashed, but he sets a good time, 38.05. And yes, this is a red round. So iDream takes a point here, 2-1 is the score now. Good stuff. Maybe they can put up a good fight here. So we go live into the 4th round. eSuba still in the lead, 2-1. Tween making that crash. Might have lost in the round, and he does not get a good start here either. Instead, Hucky Jr. takes the lead. But we see a couple of iDream players close to him here, very close so far. Dizzy and Sad doing well for iDream, but Tween is advancing here. And we see Kubais as well, takes over the lead. Top 3 for eSuba with just a few turns left. Kubais goes, oh, too close to the wall. We'll lose some position here. Who's gonna take first? Sad almost comes back, but it is Tween who takes first. 0.22, 100 ahead of Sad. Then Kubais and Hucky Jr. takes 3rd and 4th ahead of Dutchy, Dizzy and Goid. And then finally Lufty takes last place. And the score is now 3-1 for eSuba. Still pretty close rounds though. So iDream definitely not out of this. Oh, that's not good. That's a red player. And it was Dutchy. Very first turn. Makes a mistake, hits the wall, and now finds himself at 8th place. Let's follow him though. We can get a good overview here who's making any mistakes. No one is making any mistakes. Very close to the top. Looks like Tween is in the lead here. Oh, Kubais makes a mistake. So Dutchy can't pass him. Let's see here. We have Dizzy and Sad at 2nd and 3rd. Tween is at 1st. This could be another round for iDream. Not sure what's going on behind these players, but we'll see. Oh, Tween makes a mistake and also Sad. Oh, what's gonna happen now? Oh, it is a red round after all. Dizzy takes first. 0.19 ahead of Lufty and Hucky Jr. A lot of stuff happened there in the end. I think it would have been an iDream round no matter what, but yeah, 3-2 now is the score, and iDream is putting up a fight here versus eSuba. Oh, and some other player here with an early mistake, and this time it was an eSuba player. Kubais makes what Dutchy did in the previous round. Of course, this is a really important match. Only top 2 go through, and Core IGN are currently in the lead. Oh, Lufty has also made a mistake for eSuba. Could be another round for iDream. Tween, however, in the lead. And if Hucky Jr. can take 2nd, this will be a draw. As long as the iDream players does not make any mistakes. Sad trying to hunt down Tween here for 1st place, but Tween keeps his distance. Here comes the last turn. Sad is not gonna pass Tween. Tween with a better ending. 0.10, good time. But then we see 3 iDream players following him. So this will be a red round. And now the score is tied up. 3-3. iDream doing really good now. Has won 2 rounds in a row. Again, we're playing to 7. And I think, oh, just as I was going to say, no one makes a mistake in the start. Sad makes a mistake for iDream. I think he's last. And it's very close in the top here. Kubais dropped down to 7th place though. Tween, not first, but now he's first after a good turn. And here's Dizzy in the middle of the pack. Dutchy will take over the lead. Again, could be a round for iDream. Just a few turns left. Who's gonna take it? Kubais and Lufty with good turns. And Dizzy will with more speed will pass Tween who has a good who has a bad ending, but it doesn't matter. This is a blue round thanks to Kubais and Lufty taking 2nd and 3rd. And then Tween took 5th place, I guess. Close round though. It could have gone either way. So eSuba back in the lead now, 4-3. And he needs to win 3 more rounds to take home the first map. Oh, Tween with a bad line here. He's gonna lose some speed. Actually, not too much. He keeps himself at 2nd place. And he's joined by Hucky Jr. and Kubais. Then I saw a red player making a mistake there. This is doing the best for iDream right now. Goid has made a mistake. And looks like the other Dutchy and the Sad has also crashed here. So this looks very good for eSuba. They got 3 players in the top. Kubais with more speed might be able to pass it to the iDream players. But it is Tween who takes first. 0.20. Lufty 0.32. Hucky Jr. 0.37. And then Kubais comes back to make it an ace round. 0.38. score is now 5-3 for eSuba. Very strong round. See if iDream can mobilize again. They need to drive really good here if they want a chance. And Goid, with a very bad start, goes way too wide. Loses a lot with just that. See if he can build up some speed here. Does it pretty well. But then another bad line here. It's not too far behind. Oh, that was dizzy for iDream, and I think I saw a blue player crashing. Dutch is currently in the lead. Tween at second. Oh, Gord gets a no drift. Tween takes over the lead ahead of Sad. Oh, Sad comes back and he will defeat Tween. Good stuff, but it's not enough because Tween, Kubais, and Hockey Junior comes after Sad, and now the score is 6-3. The 4 iDream players can keep themselves together here, play a bit more stable, then they can definitely win these rounds. But currently eSuba are driving a bit more consistent and are in the lead with 6-3. Map point now. Will they close it out immediately, or can iDream make a comeback here? Not entirely impossible, as we see Sad with a good start. But then Tween will take over the lead. Also Kubais and Hockey Junior joins in. Oh, that's a bad turn from Sad. Kubais and Tween first and second now. Dizzy joins Sad, and we also saw another red player. This could be a draw perhaps. Where is Hockey Junior? And Lufty. Hockey Junior has made a mistake. Lufty though is still doing pretty well. And Hockey Junior is still ahead of our iDream player, and this is gonna be a blue round. Tween and Kubais takes first and second, ahead of Dizzy, Sad, and Dutchy. Then Lufty and Hockey Junior ahead of Good, and that's the end of the first map. eSuba wins 7-3. So let's see now what the second map will be, and in the meantime I will just write down the score here so I remember it. But yeah, iDream did pretty well. After eSuba went up to a 3-1 lead, they tied up the score. But then after that it was like eSuba was focusing a bit more perhaps, and won the remaining rounds and won the first map. But still a good effort by iDream. I was casting and playing in our match, which happened 1 hour ago. And if you check the remaining of the topic, you see that I also added this match. I guess I should update it though, but well, no big deal. Okay, so it looks like we will now play one more round. So let's take a look at it again. It's made by Nix, and the world record is 41.13 by Masa. Very good time, I'd say. Second best time is like 10 hundredths behind that, which is quite a lot for this game. And yeah, a longer track and a bit harder as well, so possibly that we will see a bit more mistakes here, and probably is gonna be good for eSuba. The harder the track seems to benefit the better teams, so to say, a bit more, because they are usually a bit more stable. But we'll see. iDream did pretty well on the first track. So right now we are doing some warm-ups here. Looks like eSuba will keep the same lineup. Hockey Junior, Kubais, Lufty, and Tween. And I'm not sure if iDream will have the same lineup. So it seems like they will have Dutchy, Dizzy, Sharoak, and Crucial. So 2 new players, Sharoak and Crucial, I believe. And yeah, they are now in the lineup here, so I guess we will start momentarily. Maybe this is the last warm-up, or maybe we will have one more after this. Yeah, I'm just gonna update the topic real fast here. There we go. Alright, let's see if we will start now. Alright, good luck and fun. Second map between eSuba and iDream. Group stage of Team Masters Team Cup 2014 is about to begin. eSuba won the first map 7-3. And if they win this second one, they will win the match as well. And yeah, never mind. Either way, we will still play the third track, even if eSuba wins this one. But yeah, we're going live now on the second track. One more round by Nix. Here we go. Following Dutchy. As he's getting a good start here. He's at second place, third place. Lufty and Hakuner is ahead of him. Oh, Crucial drops down. Dutchy still in the lead, but then he got Lufty and Hakuner with a much better line. Will overtake him. And Tween is also doing pretty well here. Here's Kubais also up there, so this looks very good for eSuba as Lufty crashes and also Kubais. But I see no iDream players near here, so it looks like this is gonna be an eSuba round. Hakuner takes first, 0.66 ahead of Dutchy, then Tween, Kubais and Lufty takes third, fourth and fifth. And it is a blue round, 1-0 for eSuba. Only Dutchy really did well for iDream in that round. The other players did some mistakes. Again, this is a hard track, a longer track as well. We immediately see the eSuba players taking the command here. Oh, Hakuner goes too wide. Hits the wall and falls down to last place. But he got his teammates in the top. Tween at first, Kubais at second. And where did Lufty go? He was up there as well. Oh, he has crashed and joins Hakuner at the bottom. Oh, but then Crucial makes a mistake and will fall down to last, most likely. Let's see here though. Looks decently for iDream, but Tween and Kubais in the lead. Oh, and they will take first and second. And since Crucial made that mistake, this is not going to be a draw. Instead, we have another blue round. eSuba up to 2-0 now. Could have perhaps at least been a draw. Crucial had not crashed. So iDream still without points in the second map. They need to win this one. Oh, Lufty with a huge crash. Falls down to last position. And wow, it looks good for iDream here. Dutchy in the lead, Dizzy at second and Crucial at third. However, the eSuba players are not far behind, and Hakuner with a good turn goes up to first place. No, he does not, because he crashes and Kubais instead takes over the lead. But we have iDream players here. Oh, Tween with a lot of speed. Can he take second? No, he won't. Oh, Crucial and Dizzy both make mistakes in the end. That would have been an iDream round. And instead, let's see. No, this is gonna be a blue round. Wow, that is very unfortunate for iDream. Both Dizzy and Crucial crashing. Goes a bit too wide. And instead of 2-1, this is 3-0 now. That can be very tough to deal with, that kind of mistake. Can be hard to come back from that. Keep the focus, and we see Crucial making a mistake in the start already. Definitely affected by that mistake. Oh, Hakuner as well. Continues to crash. Might be not that trained. Oh, Goid as well. Crashes. And who was that? It was some blue player, I think. Was it Lufty? Yes. But in the top we have Tween, Kubais, and Dutchy. Kubais will pass Dutchy, so we have top 2 for eSuba. Can they keep those positions? Tween with a lot of speed here. Good finish from him, sets a time of 41.75. Kubais takes second, but then we have 4 iDream players behind them, and that means this is a draw. Both teams with equal amount of points, and the score is still 3-0. So yeah, iDream showing that they can play pretty well here on this track as well, as they did on the first track. But they should have won that round where Crucial and Dizzy made mistakes in the end. Very unfortunate for them. Starting the next round, And we see the eSuba players with a much better start. Twin, Kubais, Haki Jr. and Lufty. And I think Haki Jr. did make a mistake again. Third mistake in a row for Haki Jr. But Kubais, Twin and Lufty has the top 3 positions. Looks good. As long as they can avoid crashing these difficult turns here in the end. And we see Twin with an awkward line. Dutchy will pass him. Can he pass Kubais and Lufty as well? Twin comes back. Who's gonna take first? It is Lufty with a better ending. 0.57. Good time. Dutchy 0.68. Good time as well. Then Twin 0.72. Kubais 0.78. And Dizzy also with a good time. 0.79. Yeah, good race. But it is a blue round. And 4-0 is the score. Okay, his name is TVH. I will refer him to that from now on then. I guess Goid is his team name, although he plays for iDream. So TVH makes a crash here. Loses some positions, but oh, Lufty gets a no drift. In the top, we have Dutchy, best player from iDream, definitely on this track, together with Haki Jr. and Tween. And Dutchy goes up to first place as well. Close fight here with Haki Jr. Haki Jr. goes for a wider line, but Dutchy keeps himself in front. Who's gonna take this? Dutchy goes for more speed again, and he will take first. Nice time as well, 0.48, very nice. Then Haki Jr. and Tween take second and third, but this is a red round. TVH, Dizzy and Crucial are ahead of Lufty and Tween. Or Kubais, Lufty and Kubais I think it was. So the score is now 4-1. Sometimes it's hard with the names, you never know what is the tag and what is the nickname. Dutchy has made an early mistake here, that's not good for iDream. However, Lufty with a crash as well. Oh, but then TVH makes a mistake for iDream. They are dropping like flies, but look at this. Haki Jr., Tween and Lufty in the top. Oh, so it was Kubais for eSuba who crashed. Oh, Haki Jr. was too close to the wall. Crucial can pass him. Lufty and Tween, however, still remains in the lead. But then we have 3 iDream players. Is there a fourth as well? Will this be a draw? No, it will not. TVH will finish at last place. So this means this is a draw. And Tween also with a very good time, 41.53. However, Dutchy with the fastest time so far, 0.48. Can't say who got the most points though, no stats for that. But yeah, score is now 5-1. Despite eSuba being in the lead, this is a pretty close match I say. iDream has definitely been close several times here, winning the rounds. It's just that eSuba players are a bit more stable as a team. You see Haki Jr. taking over the lead. Got a close fight with Dutchy. And I saw some eSuba player at the end there. Here's Kubais. Oh, Dizzy makes a mistake. Crucial and Dutchy still doing pretty well for iDream. Close fight with Tween and Haki Jr. Here comes the ending. Tween will overtake Dutchy for first, but Dutchy comes back. Who's gonna take first? Oh, Dutchy will stay in front. Takes the first place, 200 ahead of Tween. Then Haki Jr. will take third, ahead of Crucial and Dizzy. And where is TVH? Will he be able to finish? No, he won't. No, he won't. So this is a blue round. And now the score is 6-1. Not sure if that would have been a made any difference though. Not sure. The round goes to eSuba, 6-1. This could be the last round of the second map, which would mean that eSuba wins this match, as he did win the first map with a 7-3 score. As we follow Haki Jr. Gets a bump from the border. Falls down in positions. We have Lufty in the lead, ahead of TVH, Dutchy and then Crucial. But then Tween will pass Crucial. Kubais also at striking distance here. Lufty keeps his first place. Oh, Dutchy almost crashed. It's still at third place. Tween will pass Dutchy here. This looks good for eSuba. TVH will take first, and Dutchy comes back and takes third. Kubais and Lufty ahead of Crucial and Dizzy, but Haki Jr. on his back. He's not going to be able to finish, and that means this is a red round. So Dachi and TVH make sure that this is iDream's second victory on the second map. 6-2 is the score now. Still match point for eSuba. No, eSuba has the same lineup from the first map. It seems like they only have 4 players available. But yeah, we are live here again, and it's Lofty and Tween with a good start. Also Kubai's top 3 for eSuba. Here's Crucial, Dachi and Dizzy. Behind them, oh! Lofty straight into the wall. Now only 2 eSuba players in the lead. But however, if they take first and second, oh! Goid into the wall. That's very unfortunate. Now these iDream players need to be ahead of the eSuba players. Tween crashes. Dachi takes over the lead, and Crucial at second place. This looks good for iDream. 1 turn left. Dachi will take first. 0.78. Crucial takes second, and Dizzy takes third. Top 3 for iDream. But Tween and Kubai crashing in the last turns. So iDream wins their second round in a row. 6-3 now. But I fear it's a little too late. They needed those easy rounds earlier in the match. So eSuba still at match point here, 6-3 now. Of course, iDream got nothing to lose at this point, so I guess they can play a bit more riskier. Oh, Crucial and Lofty makes the same crash. And meanwhile, we have Tween in the lead. And then Kubai will take over second place here from Dachi. TVH doing pretty well as well, at 4th place right now, but this looks good for eSuba. Where's Haki Jr.? He is doing pretty well as well. Lofty has crashed, but Tween is in the lead here, so I think this is gonna be an eSuba round. Can Dachi come back? No, he won't. Tween takes first, 400 ahead of Dachi, and then Kubai takes third ahead of TVH. Haki Jr. takes 5th ahead of Dizzy and Lofty. And Crucial, and this is gonna be it. So Tween, eSuba I mean, wins the second map, 7-3 again. Same score as on the first track. And now we will play the third track as well, even though eSuba has already won the match. And yeah, the third track will be Kroka, made by ML. The world record here is 42.38 by Chronos. And yeah, I'd say this track is the hardest out of the 3 for this week. It's got a very difficult turn in the beginning. And actually the whole beginning is pretty difficult, I'd say. You see a lot of mistakes in that part of the map. So we'll see if iDream can put up a fight here. And we will start with some warm-ups again, and I think eSuba still got the same lineup. Haki Jr., Kubai, Lofty and Tween. And then for iDream we're probably gonna see some changes again, as they are fixing the track. We are on the wrong track right now. So we see Tween driving into the water. It's very exciting to watch. Standing perfectly still here. Alright, skipping the map now, going to Kroka, the third track. eSuba won the match already, 7-3 on the first map, 7-3 on the second map as well. No, now we're going to softcore. Not sure what's going on here. So I guess it's gonna take a couple of more minutes before we can play the third track. Still on the wrong one. This is from last week. And iDream with only 3 players here. Not sure who their 4th player will be. Maybe MBK who just joins. Okay, Rem says, has it a TMX page? Yes, it does. That should be the ID for it. Sad is writing. So a bit of a delay here as we are adding the map to the server, and now it should be added, so you can go to it. And we're gonna do a couple of warm-ups again before going live. It looks like iDream's lineup is fixed. I was about to say, as Crucial does join here. But for eSuba we're gonna have the 4 same players: Hucky Jr., Kubais, Lofty and Tween. Maybe 2 warm-ups. Yeah, 2 warm-ups and then we will go live. Now you'll see these difficult turns here in the start. You can also easily get a slowdown, which means you're in the wrong gear. Here's that long left turn. Very easy that you go too wide through it, which will lose you a lot of time. And then it continues here with a long stretch. Important to build up a lot of speed. And then this turn here can also be a bit tricky. Hard to hit at the border, but if you hit it just right, it will give you sort of a boost, and that will gain you a lot of time. And then here's the ending after another long stretch. Very important again to not go too wide, which is kind of like the theme of this track. Gotta keep your line through the long left turns. Alright, so that's the end of the first draw. We're gonna do another one. And then we will start. iDream seems to have their lineup established, perhaps. Still have 5 players here, so I'm not sure. But if I would guess, it would be Sad, Dutchy, Crucial and Dizzy, with TBH not playing. And meanwhile, I guess I can say that Team Acer played their first match earlier this evening. We played against FLD, and I will upload the VOD for tomorrow, and also I will write a recap of the match, which will be uploaded to Team Acer's website. And I will also upload the VOD of this match, of course. But yeah, that's the end of the warm-up, so we're going live now on the final track. eSuba has already won. 7-3 on the first track, 7-3 on the second track. And now the third track will still be played, as it does count into the score in the group stage. And the third track is Kroka, made by ML. And the world record is by Kronos, 42.38. Long countdown, but finally ended, and now we are going live. See if iDream can put a fight here, as they did on the 2 first tracks. I thought they played pretty well. Just eSuba a bit more stable, and that is really the difference. Oh, was it Kubais? Yes, it was in the start. We will see a lot of mistakes here in the start. It's very tricky. And also TVH, oh ho, ho, ho. So many players crashing here. Wow, Lofty, Twin and Hucky Jr. Wow, that was a massacre. Holy crap. Holy moly. So, looks good for iDream, I guess. Sad is in the lead, and then we also got Dutchy at 2nd place. Kubais with that early mistake is at 3rd place. Wow, that was action-packed. Very important to not drive too risky in the start, I'd say. So yeah, Sad takes first, Dachi takes second, Kubais takes third, but then TVH and Dizzy takes fourth and fifth. Lofty, Hacky Junior and Tween makes a triple crash. In the very same turn. So iDream gets a better start. Leads with 1-0. Oh, and who was it? Kubais again, bad start here, and this time no players crashed in that difficult passage. So Kubais remains at last place. But we do see a couple of iDream players in the front. Lofty, however, at first, and Tween with good speed here over the long stretch goes up to third place. Hits the border really good as well, as I was talking about before. TVH goes a bit too wide, so Lofty will pass him for first. Sad with a lot of speed here. Tween with a good turn. Lofty in first still, and can Tween take second? He will do so. Lofty 0.89, Tween 0.99. Then we have TVH, iDream and Dizzy, but it's not enough. This is a blue round. Good stuff by Lofty and Tween. For eSuba ties up the score 1-1. Oh, Tween now with that early crash. Gives me a good overview. Oh, Kubais straight into the wall. Takes over last position. So now it's up to Hacky Junior and Lofty to take first and second, otherwise this will be a red round. No other mistakes will occur. And doesn't look too good for eSuba, but much better for iDream. We got Sad in the lead, Dizzy at second. Then we got Hacky Junior and Lofty. Tween with a good comeback here. Might be able to pass TVH. Maybe not. Oh! Dachi with a late mistake, and Hacky Junior and Lofty. No, never mind. Never mind. I confused Dizzy with Dachi. Dizzy stays in front, 100 ahead of Hacky Junior to take second. And then we had Sad taking first. So iDream wins another round and are now in the lead 2-1. And again, it's really important that you keep playing here even if you've lost. Still possible for iDream to advance in this group. I'm not exactly sure they can still advance, but we have 2 more rounds, I believe, in the group stage, so anything can happen. But of course, since eSuba wins this, they will also have 2 victories, as Core IGN has. Anyways, back to the match here. Dachi and Tween, the only 2 players without mistakes. So much going on. Lofty at third place, no idea who's gonna win this. Who's gonna take first though? It is Tween. 0.65 is a strong time. Dachi also with a good time, 0.69. Then we have Lofty, then we have Sad, then we have Hacky Junior, Kubais, Dizzy, and TVH. Looks like he won't be able to finish. So this is a blue round. The score is tied up again, 2-2. Starting the 5th round, still no draws. But a close match. Following Tween, as he gets a good start. Stays in front here. Dachi has made a mistake for iDream. Also Lofty for eSuba. And here's Kubais, will overtake Sad. Good speed. But Sad comes back. Good stuff. No idea what's going on behind. Lofty still at last place. Tween can't take first place for the 2nd time in a row. Kubais, can he take second, or will Sad come back? Sad comes back strongly and defeats Kubais for 2nd place. However, Tween will be ahead with a couple of milliseconds, I believe. This is gonna be a red round. TVH, Dizzy and Dachi all ahead of Lofty and Hacky Junior. Both make mistakes. So iDream back up in the lead, 2-3. The score is that eSuba won the first track, 7-3, and also won the second 7-3. So they have already won the match. But we are still playing the 3rd track, and right now it is iDream in the lead, 2-3. Oh, and I think it was Hacky Junior for eSuba makes an early blunder. and goes very wide here as well. Looks like Lufty has made a minor mistake, but still ahead of Dutchy in the lead. Tween is continuing to drive really good for his team, but I see a lot of red players up there. So Kubais very close here. Who's gonna win it? No idea. Sad and Dizzy at third and second place. Kubais though comes back strongly. Can he pass Dizzy? No, he won't. And I think this is gonna be another red round. Tween takes first. Nice time, 0.64. But then Sad Dizzy takes second and third, and then Goyd and Dutchy takes fifth and sixth, I believe. So the score is now 2-4, and iDream got a 2-point lead. They are driving really good here. Unfortunate that this track was not played earlier, so we would have had a deciding, well, possibly a deciding map. But I mean, yeah, iDream did really good in this match, I'd say. Despite losing those the first tracks, they still did really good. And Dutchy definitely doing the best for them. And I think Tween made a crash. Here's Kubai, so he's in the lead. Yeah, Tween has dropped down a bit. As we see TVH with that unfortunate no drift. Lufty has also crashed. Here's Haki Jr. just ahead of Dizzy. Can Dutchy be ahead of Kubais? No, he won't. Kubais takes first, 0.96. Ahead of Dutchy. Then Haki Jr. ahead of Dizzy. Tween ahead of Goyd and Dizzy. And eSuba will take home that round. So now the score is 3-4. Playing to 7. We are going live again. Oh, Tween! Oh, he has to back it up again. Well, not again, but he will lose a lot of time with that mistake. And seems like no one else made any mistakes here. Let's take a look at the top. We have Sad at first, then TVH at second. Oh, but TVH loses all his speed. Loses his grip. Kubais with good speed over the long stretch. Also Lufty. First and second for eSuba. Sad, can he make a difference here? Doesn't look like it. Here comes the last turn. Sad will try for it. But, oh, he will be behind both Kubais and Lufty. Then Haki Jr. takes 4th place. So, it doesn't matter that Tween didn't do too well here. Tween will actually not finish last. Someone from iDream has retired, I think. So this is a blue round, and it's tied up 4-4. So I guess the recipe for eSuba winning is that Tween will crash. Oh, we see Lufty now making the same exact mistake as Tween. And he is dead last. We also see Dutchy has dropped down. Also Kubais. Oh, Kubais hits the roof of the checkpoint, so Dutchy can pass him. Also going in the top. Tween is back to his normal position at first. Haki Jr. is at 2nd place. And here's Dizzy doing the best for iDream at 3rd, but he goes a bit too wide, has to adjust the speed. Haki Jr. takes over the lead over Tween. But I think it will be a blue round because, well, Lufty is way behind and Kubais also, but I don't think we got 4 iDream players. No, Kubais will still be ahead of one of them, which is Sad, who is standing still. Oh, I think Sad disconnected. Yeah, I think he disconnected. I don't know what happened there. I think that should not have counted, but no one said stop. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not the admin here, so. But usually, if someone disconnects, then you should write stop in the chat and then end round if you can, if you're admin. So yeah, I guess we will write stop here. But if iDream does not say anything, then I can't really blame eSuba for continuing to drive and win that round. So I don't know what's gonna happen here. We'll just have to see. But iDream was only with 3 players in that round, so of course makes a big difference. Alright, it looks like we're just gonna continue the match here. So eSuba did win that previous round, and now they are up in the lead 5-4. They have won the 3 previous rounds. And they are having the momentum here. Following Kubais, who has had some trouble here in the start, but now much better, goes up to first place. And gets a good line as well in that long left turn. Remains in first place, Tween at second place. Lofty has crashed again in the start, but we do have Kubais and Tween in the lead. And then we have 4 iDream players, so if this will stand in the finish, this is gonna be a draw. 1 turn left here. Will any of the eSuba players make any mistakes? No, they won't, but TVH makes a mistake. However, it's still enough for this to be a draw. Haki Junior and Lofty both with mistakes for eSuba. But I'm sure TVH got a minor heart attack with that mistake in the end. Thinking probably some eSuba player would pass him, but they did not, and the score is still 5-4. As we see Dizzy having a bad start, also sad. Very bad start here for iDream. Oh, but Kubais has crashed in the start again. Tween lonely in the top here, ahead of Dachi and TVH. Then Lofty and Haki Junior. Oh, but Dachi crashes. Lofty goes up to second place as well. TVH should have more speed. Not really. Lofty remains at second place. Haki Junior also goes ahead of TVH here. This looks good for eSuba with Tween in the lead ahead of Lofty. I see no iDream players whatsoever. Tween takes first, 0.68 ahead of Lofty. Then TVH takes third ahead of Haki Junior. But it's not enough. Sad Dachi and Dizzy all with mistakes. And eSuba now up to map point 6-4. Is this gonna be the final round? Or can iDream make a comeback? This is their best chance. Already got 4 points. Better start for the iDream players. But it is Lofty for eSuba who takes first. Oh, that's a good turn by Lofty. How's it going behind him? Kubais with a good turn as well, goes up to second place. Tween is at third place. This looks good for eSuba. Oh, that's a good turn from Tween. Wow, that's a great turn from Tween. Goes up to first place. However, he does not have much speed over the long stretch. Kubais and Lofty will come back here, but this looks good for eSuba. Lofty will take first, Tween takes second, and Kubais takes third. GG. So eSuba wins this match. Won with 7-3 on the first track, 7-3 on the second, and now 7-4 on the third. Thanks for watching.